Our next guest is an entrepreneur who began the current chapter of his life devoting his attention to the business of leisure. And he's doing it through a portfolio of artisanal brands and experiences called the Bespoke Collection. We now welcome the creative director, chairman, and founder of the Bespoke Collection, Michael Polensky. Michael, welcome to Talk Business 360.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
Michael, if you could, give us an overview of the Bespoke Collection. What's the vision behind the collection?
Well, it is a collection of artisanal brands and experiences that's focused on the Napa Valley visitor and collector demographic of those people that visit us a few times a year each year. Currently, our offering includes 22 different vintner partners, over 100 artists, about 1,000 pieces of design inventory available for acquisition, and an unlimited amount of bespoke experiences that we can create for our guests.
Now, one of the exciting experiences you're now offering through Bespoke is masonry in Napa Valley. Tell us more about that.
Well, at Masonry Napa Valley, it's a historic building. It's one of two historic buildings located in the town of Yountville, which is the heart and soul of Napa Valley. The other historic building, of course, is the French Laundry, and we do a lot of work with them. All of our businesses come together at this location, and while a guest is sampling from a selection of over 100 different wines from the 22 different vintner partners, almost all of those wines are 90 to 95 point rated wines by the top critics from around the world, small production, family-owned wineries, and while they're enjoying those wines, they can either admire or acquire the art and the furnishings that surround them.
Now, I understand you also offer memberships in the form of the Blackmail, Medallion, and Recollection programs. What do these memberships entail?
Well, 3 of the 22 wine labels we represent are wine labels that we own. Blackbird Vineyards, which is our oldest brand. We just celebrated our 10th harvest. Masonry Napa Valley, which is the namesake label for the location. And Recuerdo, which is our Argentine project and includes a Malbec and a Torrontés and is the value part of our portfolio. All of these wines are available in a club format, meaning that you can determine the frequency and the quantity of the wines, and most importantly, you determine which wines, whether it's the 3 labels that we own or the 19 other vintner partners that we represent.
Well, it all sounds wonderful. Michael, thanks for joining us today on the program.
Again, happy to be here, and we invite all listeners to visit us in Yountville, California at Masonry Napa Valley. And if you make a reservation in advance and you mention Talk Business 360, now through the end of the year, you'll receive a complimentary wine tasting and tour for 2.
Well, that certainly sounds like a great opportunity for our listeners. Once more, you can visit them on the web at bespokecollection.com.